knocked him down with the hammer. Gods, I was strong then. Caved in his breastplate. Probably shattered every rib he had.
I wonder how many giant breastplates Loki was caving in with Ragnar. This is fire! A lot of top tier dudes would be sweating in the verse after seeing what Loki just did. Potentially even the admirals, maybe. They'd be like, what in the hell is that? Oh,
God.
That, yeah, man. Yeah.
That's all you had to say?
Not yet.
What he did was insane. We don't see the giant sword that we've seen before in Elbath. For some reason, it's not there in the shot. But I'm guessing if it is during that shot, it's just completely enveloped by the lightning. A nutty idea. Bro, if I'm Anna, I'm like, bro, what who are you? You're stealing my whole flow. This really reminded me. You're an NL fan. You know what the deal is here. This must have reminded you a little bit here of the Amaru lightning bolt. This reminded me of that times like 4. Obviously, as the King of Lightning, I'm gonna be talking about the lightning stuff first. I would not live up to my name if I wasn't hyped about this gigantic Titan class lightning bolt on Elbath when these areas in Elbath are so vast. Consider the fact that what we saw in the castle, this huge area that would easily fit in Elden Ring, a Scopper versus Luffy and Zoro, and you see how much damage Scopper caused with his move when that Zoro blocked. That castle looks like a speck. It looks like a bug on the screen compared to the rest of the country, compared to the massive bolt of lightning that this man brought down. And on top of that, we do see like a black spark on the side and maybe other parts of the area. So there could be hockey that's imbued in this attack. When he sees Ragnar, we do see these sort of black sparks on his hammer, and then he just, boom, bro. This got me hyped. This got me really hyped, man. And if you don't believe me, you know where to go. You know where to go. On my Cole Requiem YouTube channel, and of course on my twitch.tv channel for the full live stream reaction, and on Twitch with the post-stream discussion for the chapter. And we talk about, whoo, man, we go through a lot in that post-stream discussion. Some of those may be uploaded to the channel. I don't know for what, but we'll do something with the channel for that kind of stuff, because we have some interesting convos for sure. For damn sure. But Loki, even though the attack is impressive in scale, and it might be the largest attack in One Piece. It might be. Some attacks that come to mind are the Conquest of the Sea, obviously NL's Raigo. You do have the Ocean Tilt from Whitebeard and Blackbeard at Marineford. We do have Kuzan freezing a huge body of water between islands. Law's Mountain Range Cut, Puncture Willie on Big Mom, Luffy's Baj Rangun. So there are attacks that are like insane scale in the story. This attack could be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, because the distance of this bolt and the thickness. Oh, the girth absolutely matters. Make no mistake. Because this is Elbathian scale. If the castle itself could fit in one of the strands of the bolt, that means this bolt could probably span, in terms of width, it could be miles. So then when it comes to its size, no. Oh, and there's hockey in that? Normally, when it comes to lightning and Luffy, like, pick your nose. Lightning on me? Dude, rubber gum. But wait. There's hockey in that ball, big boy. The massive Nika D. Wait, hold. Massive. On what scale? Elbathian scale? Bro, listen, all I gotta say is that this bolt was, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is cool as hell. This is really damn dope. What is the hammer made out of? Is it some unique Uru metal forged in a dying star by these ancient Nordic dwarves? Since it's black, could it be the Kachin metal that we saw in Dragon Ball Z? The very thing that Gohan tried to cut but couldn't cut for his training? What if it's not the same material as a poneglyph, or let's say sea stone, of course, but it's something more unique? And I was thinking about why the bolt is so damn big. It does undeniably resemble what we saw in the mural where we do see the Arc Maxim-like ship in the mural, and a bolt of lightning goes right into like the center of the tree where Frankie's at in that mural. So this bolt is massive, and I'm wondering, hold on, if someone painted the mural, the kid, is it possible that you can actually paint the lightning bolt, which is why it's so massive? And in reality, the hammer, which seems to operate like a double impact, where you have that first hit, boom, and then you have a follow impact to that, which is the bolt. So the bolt is not like simultaneous. You hit the spot, fraction of a second later, a nanosecond later, boom, bolt. So maybe that's how it works. And I'm wondering, it's because there has to be a little window of time to paint the bolt into existence in some crazy way. And I say paint because there is something that we did see in the arc earlier when it came to painting rainbows. And those rainbows had physical form, mass, and it was a shining cube that Brogy had that he called a painter. So I wonder if Ragnir is made out of the material, where it's a famed weapon in Elbaf, probably globally, and this weapon has so much power to it that it could actually paint bolts of lightning, massive ones, into existence, and in the process can incorporate hockey into the mix too. Isn't it scary as hell? Like a souped up version of Zeus with a hammer that one day maybe Usopp will wield, baby. Yeah.
That's right.
That's scary. That's a primal fear right there, dude. And that's what a lot of the lightning dudes do. They tap into that instinctive primal fear.
人は神を恐れるのではない。恐怖こそが神なのだ。
Loki is scary, and he can destroy Elbaf. The man can live up to what he said in spades, definitely. And that's just Ragnir. But beyond Loki's greatness, which did require most of my attention, the chapter is setting up something big. But now we're getting into super kaiju class monoliths in this chapter. Eren Yeager final form sort of dudes, yeah. Toriko class of what the F is going on size, yeah. More sprinkles of the gourmet world are hitting Elbaf, but not because of anything in Elbaf per se, because of the Holy Knights. And these creatures seem to be nightmare bound for the children who are now asleep and are being guided away from the school. And the crazy and sad part too is that because they blew the horn to let everyone know in the vicinity what was going on, because there was an emergency, but at the same time Loki did the hammer strike, it feels like a lot of the giants that are on standby are at the party. They're gonna be focusing on the fire rather than see the kids being abducted by the Holy Knights. And of course, these creatures that are running around, and one of them is a false Nika. I'm sorry, it's an evil Nika. Yeah, this is the Nika that folks talk about, the Destroyer Ninja, Nika. Aha! Because not only do you see this man's shield with the spike on it, so when he does a shield bash, he's stabbing you through the chest or through the gut, but also reverse grip. Not regular grip, reverse grip. Oh, okay. So reverse grips are for mutilation and death, but the normal stuff, honor, respect, dignity. But this is how some folks do fear the coming of the Nika. Apparently Gunko does too. Gunko fears the Nika. Why? Does it involve Emu, her hometown, and her history? We're not too sure. But that being said, a lot of the fears, a lot of them Nordic too, made manifest. This dragon is a 1-for-1 dragon with the punk Hazard dragon that Zoro killed in combo with Usopp and the Trampolia. But it's also Nidhogg, the dragon at the bottom of the world tree, potentially. We do see this sort of giant pirate person that could be their own version of Loki. We do see a giant bird, we see a ghost, and then we see in the corner an old woman. And one of the kids says their mom, but folks are saying it could represent Big Mom.
Like Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, it's fear.
Baba Yaga, the witch. They tell stories to children to frighten them.
Their mom / Big Mom made manifest because of this unique nightmare power-based thing. Kiba and Saul fight Jormungandr, mad small though, tiny. That's not the Jormungandr we want, hell no. I do want to give a shout to Saul, because Saul with that hockey, yo! I was like, hold on, wait, hold on. Is that Saul with melanin? Whoa, hockey!
Put some respect on it.
Okay. Probably had that in the Robin flashback, but we didn't see it. But damn, okay. Armor hockey, some gains? Saul getting a buff from when we see him in the Robin flashback makes not that much sense to me, I suppose. But time has passed, and maybe he's not just been sitting around reading books and teaching kids. Maybe he's done some off-screen training. Though a bit ironic considering the state of the kids on Elbaf right now. The kids are very soft now. They're very, very soft. Super squishy. Teletubby squishy. But the nightmares are real. And we don't know how they're being created. It's either probably Kieran Graham or it's Summers. Now, there is one person, the PE teacher, Wolf, he gets taken out, but he says, don't touch the kids. And the idea is, okay, maybe there's something going on here where like you can't touch the kids because you get damaged. So that could be Summers, where let's say you have Kieran Graham doing the nightmares and having the kids fall asleep. Gunko, we see Arrow next to the kids, so she's kind of leading the kids and fanning the kids, controlling them with the arrow fruit. And then you have Summers, who's putting like an invisible barrier on the kids because he does have a thorn and a rose motif to him. So the idea is that if you touch the kids, you hurt yourself because the thorns are on the kids somehow, some way. And that's how Wolf got hurt. At the same time, though, you could argue that's too much work for Kieran Graham to be able to not only have the kids be falling asleep, but also create the nightmares from what they drew in class the other day or earlier that day. So you can say, okay, what if Kieran Graham is the reason why they're falling asleep and also why they're being protected? And then Gunko ferries them, and then Summers is what's going on for the nightmares. Because Summers' line in this chapter was not only to love is to inevitably hurt one another, which you can argue is, let's say, a Rose thing, but at the same time, he also says, ain't that right, Gunko? What scares you the most? So you can argue that that second line is actually more akin to the nightmares being manifest. What scares you the most is your fears being manifest. And again, she says Nika. I do wonder, because it'd be a cool scene to see this fake Nika, the evil Nika, fight against Luffy, the actual model Nika done for User. That'd be cool as hell to see that contrast of the evil version and then the good version. But I don't know how we get Luffy up there right now. It has to be some Loki stuff. Right now they're busy with Loki because after that bolt of lightning, woo! Lock in, because no one there is beating Loki except for Luffy in that area. No one. Loki's the real deal. And by the way, you know what this means about a certain person with red hair, has a scar over his face, one arm, who took in Loki years ago. Ooh, you know what this is? The more Loki gets gas, the more the stocks of you-know-who. He who should always be named. You know they'll only go higher. Absolutely. Chapter was definitely good. Short, simple, sweet, but good. I enjoyed it. The pace was good. In terms of story progression, we are making a lot, obviously, what was going on with the arc. We are making a lot now where the kids are being targeted ASAP. In some ways, it does feel kind of fast-ish, but I still think that this arc is going to probably go on for another 2.5 years. That's my personal take on that one. At least. Because mind you, when the kids are moving about, and then you have the crazy nightmare kaiju beasts that are running around, you're going to have folks, even like folks like Scopper, make moves, for sure. But that being said, though, yeah, things are getting very good right now on all fronts. The interest, the excitement is starting to peak up. Absolutely it is. So I would say chapter is a good chapter for sure, like a 7.5 out of 10. And if you guys agree and you enjoy my video content, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on that bell to join the notification squad. I'm gonna catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
See you. Bye-bye.